Hello and welcome back to another multiplayer battle. Today we're looking at the same map, but a new battle. I've got over here Tokshin playing that beautiful Crooked Moon clan. I'm gonna be way over here playing my own clan, the other Crooked Moon clan. We're looking at a variety of gobos beginning to move in. I have my build down below. We have our enemies over here. If you look at that, they were emplaced largely over here. They have right there Beligar Iron Hammer and a bolt thrower. We've had some tough matches lately. We have more to play. We've been busy playing Civilization and Battlefield 1. That's been a lot of fun. Or I've been busy playing that. But there will always be a new battle for you to watch. Let's go check it out real quick. I'm beginning to move up. I have to move up. I'm trying to stagger and layer things. I don't know if they have like anything hidden away. They did, but I didn't know where they were at yet. They had a lot of rangers. I mean a lot of them. Check it out. They were dwarfing it up all over here. They have one Arch-Lector. That is largely what Tokshin will be dealing with. A lot of the Empire player, maybe a little bit of the Dwarf player. They're focusing on him initially. I was like, man, you sure you want to charge right in? That looks rather dangerous. He did bring in 2 spiders. I'm over here. I only brought in 1 spider. Shame on me, right? And I've got my squig herds now beginning to move up. I'm going after a bolt thrower. Look at them there. Adorable. They're portable food. They're about to get food. I'm about to feed them. And here's a very cheap bolt thrower. Like what? 550? Ooh, went right through and skewered a few of my squigs. They are now dead. But that's okay. I made it to them. Now, the dwarf players are beginning to move on to try to fight me. Very bad idea. Let me go ahead and show you what's out here. He could have defended right over here. Right over here. There would be a big gap right here. If I moved through and he was able to get a line of sight on me, he would be able to fire from here upon me over here. And that would have been much better for him. But he decided to move over to my side to hold a line. Back into the water too. Now let's go look at that real quick. Shallow water. Shallow water and marshland are difficult for small units to traverse and fight in. You don't want to move here. I think he was new. Because if you look at that, that is such a bad location for you to fight in with your infantry-based force. He could have let me move through, and that would have been a lot better. He had a lot more powerful range than I did. Or he could have focused on Tokshin, provided he focused on Tok. Look, Tok charged in. Tok could have been obliterated completely, right? I was moving in over here, and I would have taken some time. He was over here, safe and sound. I mean, Tokshin's being hit by a Hellstone rocket battery, which surprisingly did not get a lot of kills. We're looking at goblins beginning to waver. He's charging in now. Probably should be charging in with 2. He did use a net of Amintok, which held him back for a brief moment. We're looking at a steam tank fighting too, alone. I mean, look, you want your steam tank to be on the field fighting, or it's just not going to get a lot of kills, but that might be a bit much. One armor-piercing queen is going to do a lot of damage. Now Tokshin is beginning to flank over here from behind, moving with his skulkers. That's going to do a lot of damage, especially to horsemen now. Horsemen will not beat skulkers. They will use smoke bombs. They will obliterate you. It just will not go well. And that's what I found out about my range friends over here beginning to move in. I'm like, oh crap, they're coming for me. My hoppers went after their bolt thrower, took care of that. That's gone. I'm trying to come over here now to help out Tokshin a bit by getting rid of artillery. That bolt thrower had no kills, but if you look at it right now, Tokshin is taking a lot of damage. He's having a tough day. But he does have 2 spiders, and that's pretty tough. A lot of his army is beginning to break. I'm having to come over here to go fight all the many rangers who are moving in the water, not even hitting me. I have my own artillery not hitting them. If you look back here, I've got that Hammer of Gork now beginning to bang them, to mork them. Or rather, gork them. Let's go back over here and check out what's happening. So we have Death Creepers, a regiment of renown, with their poison, attacking from behind. They're hitting Slayers who are unarmored, and will take a lot of damage. Though, hold on. They can handle a little bit of it, a little bit of that Archer Fire due to their Whirling Axis ability, but they're really not meant for that. If you focus fire on them, they will drop. I don't even know how that ability truly works in terms of like chance to trigger when it comes to protection. Or if it's like a default protection, I have no idea. The Empire Knights are surrounded. They're done for. They weren't going to get through here quickly. He's got a Warrior Priest mounted, but not supporting his main line. If he had proper support from his ally, he would have had a much better time, but no, they came from me. We've got Sterling's Revenge, a Free Company militia group. Really not doing a lot of damage. A Witch Hunter, a bad choice. I mean, they're just never really a great choice to take in right now. And over here, we're looking at the Flagellants beginning to charge back in. It's a lot of Flagellants. Volkmar is a good choice. I mean, he's very strong. He can tear right through what we have here. Our Goblin lines. His artillery is beginning to try to make quite a few of his Goblin units rout. I have my own hoppers now moving in, as I told you. Going after their Bolt Thrower, their Hellstone Rocket Battery, and whatever else I can get my hands on. Hammers over here stationary. But yeah, I think we had a new player. That's what it feels like. He came over here to shoot at me. I'm beginning to have artillery bang up his Bugman's Rangers who can regenerate via drinking. I'm trying to shoot at them as I move in. They might rout here and there, but it gives me time to move in my infantry, which is important to me. If I can move in my infantry, I can win. I can beat them. So look weird now. Okay, now they're chasing after his Slayers. He's beginning to crush his line. That steam tank is still around, but we've got armor piercing now going after it. That'll take time. My hoppers are going after the Hellstone Rocket Battery and Bolt Thrower. That is now going to be disabled, thankfully. The other Bolt Thrower is not fully done for, but I wanted to get rid of that Rocket Battery for Tokshin. And now they're beginning to hit me. Hammers are here. That is a tough group. That would do damage. I do use a Night Shroud upgraded. I negated his entire force now. Look at that. Minus 92% visibility range. Minus 30% accuracy. And now I get to charge in. Here comes my Night Goblin Wall Boss. Huh, get it? Wall Boss? Anyway. They're over here. Destroying them. I was allowed to clash into their lines. Oh, I actually brought in 2 spiders. My bad. A queen and a normal spider. I forgot. We went for 4 spiders. I don't know why we did, but we both went for 2 each. It was a good call, though. Very effective. I'm shocked they could even hit me from that far. But if you look at it, my Warlord boys are moving in. Doing some incredible damage. Chasing them away. Stabbing them. Shanking them. We're not mucking about today, my friends. They're the ones who are mucking about. Let's go check it out real quick. More hammers over here who are charging forward, fighting my mini goblins and skulkers. That's going to do a lot of damage. I agree with that notion. If I can have my spiders move in, that would be great. That would destroy them. But I have clashed upon them. Back here, my goblins are fleeing. My hammer of Gork did a little bit of damage. My hoppers are trying to do their thing. They're now being hit by hammers. 2 kills so far. We've got a mortar, which is definitely doing a lot more damage. That's pretty effective when fighting the goblins whenever they can get a chance to actually fight. But yeah, he didn't have proper support of his lines. He didn't have a proper line to hold against that many night goblins or giant creatures. Goblins might break, but they'll come back. Here comes Volkmar. I mean, he's trying to hold his line, man. But we're just way too many. 74 kills in that mortar. I'm over here making them break all down. I'm going after them. I've caused terror. I've killed a majority of his army. They're just falling apart. And we win another battle. Right? Probably. We've got over here my Night Goblin War Boss. Yeah, he forgot about Belagar. I don't know why, so I left him alone. I was like, forget that. I'm not going after him. He's got his Light Wizard. Man, he brought in a lot of heroes. No wonder he didn't have gold for an army. I mean, that could be reasonable depending on your faction, but not for what he has. Going after that Warrior Priest, who actually has a lot of kills fighting goblins. Over here, another Witch Hunter being buffed up. Skarsnik is now going after him. I wonder if you'll eat him. That'll be pretty cool. Get him, Gobbler. Get him now. I mean, he is a duelist. Could he beat Skarsnik? That would be crazy. I didn't think he could. Yeah, he's fleeing now. He's like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm leaving. So check it out over here. Looking at Slayer still fighting. They could have gone after the spiders and potentially killed them. All the range would have made that hard. They're getting his spiders right now, though. And I'm moving in from behind now. I'm trying to make it to the front lines, which have moved. And I'm going after the remainder of their army. I didn't want to leave them behind. So here I am chasing after them. I didn't take a lot of damage. I had an opponent just really get destroyed by me. I'm shooting at their rangers now. I got the rusty arrows. And I've got my other Night Goblins beginning to move forward. Going after the Bugman's Rangers. There's a Warrior Priest over here. There is a Witch Hunter beginning to flee. We got Demigryph Knights with halberds, which are no longer really as powerful as they used to be. Oh, Steam Tank is now gone. Wreckage. Just keep on looking. The Slayers are here. Yeah, they're going to be the ones lasting for a little bit of time. They've got to quickly die then, considering that we don't have a lot of time left up here. I wish I could get rid of this, though. They should give you more options to customize things for your replays. That would be enjoyable. Probably too much work for too few people who do use it. Maybe. Look at them. They're just getting shot up. We don't even need to fight them in melee. Man. There's a lot of Slayers dying. How far can they get, friend? I know not. No, but really, they're dying quickly. We'll fast forward now. And that is how they all go. They must have quit the battle then. Yeah, it's more than likely, but it was over at that point. Let's go look at it real quick. Tokshin, 70 kills on the Queen, 58 on the Spider. We're looking at a Hammer of Gork, quite a bit of damage, 49 kills, 40 on the Squig Herd. Oh, that's actually me, my bad. I was wondering, I was like, hold on, I'm all healed up. 30 on the other Squig Herd, I thought I was selected on. It looked red on his, but not mine. That was weird. Anyway, here's my Night Goblin War Boss, 17 kills. An average amount of kills overall. My specialty units are the ones that really get in there to do the majority of the damage. We got Tokshin over here taking a lot of damage. I mean, you can look at his force here. Pretty damaged, but they remain to fight for quite some time. 61 on the Dirt Kicks Squigs, Night Goblin Squig Hoppers. We got 54 on the Moon Howlers. And an average amount of kills. A lot for the Archers. I mean, they killed a lot of Slayers. We're looking at a lot for the Spider. The Hammer of Gork. Not so much on the Queen. The Queen, oh wow. Yeah, that was a lot of damage quickly. Let's go look at them real quick. Slayer's actually got quite a few kills. Not enough. I mean, just here, he brought in a very strange army. It's a support army. He could have supported his friend perfectly when I look at it. That was actually like nearly a perfect support army. He did not bring in a perfect army. Okay, Warrior Priest, good call. Volkmar, good call. Now, why would you bring in, and I'm not like talking about him, just in general, why would you bring in two support characters if you're not also going to have an army for them to support? Okay, Flagellants are not going to break. They're fine. You can buff up their attack, and that's great. It's beautiful. But you want a line to be able to hold. The Mortar, great call. Okay, the Steam Tank, not so good on it. Not a huge fan. Demigryph Halberds, not really that great anymore. They used to be not the best thing in the world. Actually, I don't even know how Cav can fight goblins at this point. That would be a really tough call. I'd have to bring in more orcs for that to be effective. But if I have Skulkers, I'm going to counter you. If I have Sundering of your Armor going on, I'm going to probably counter you. I mean, there's just a lot of counters. I'm not as scared by Cav now because of it. It's pretty great. But yeah, that's my battle. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like down below. I do have a Discord server where I game with people and chat with people via text and voice. So check that out down below. I do have a Steam group for gaming. So, you know, all my usual stuff. Thank you for watching. You guys are amazing. Let me know any type of army build that you want to see. If you want to see a 4v4, siege battles, ambush battles, whatever you want, just let me know down below. Your feedback is important. Until then.